about this episode, and I will tell you why. Because this is a topic that really close to my heart, felt it so many times, and as you see from the thing below, it called "Why do I feel like shit?" Why? Why do we feel like shit? So this is a question that I ask myself so many times because I'm walking around Hollywood, you know, like fancy Hollywood, stars on the floor, going to MI, going to a music college, doing my stuff. I have an album coming out, I have so many things going on. Why the fuck do I feel like shit? Why do I feel so bad? I mean, I'm in a great place, I'm doing great stuff, I'm doing what I love, and yet something is not quite right. I was thinking to myself, why do I feel like shit if everything sounds like it's so perfect? And I found a few reasons why do we often feel like shit when we're not supposed to. So without any longer talking, let's go to number one. Number one, because you're looking at other people. What does that mean? I think I touched it in the previous episode when I said comparing yourself to other people, and I was trying to tell you not to. But yeah, sometimes that's why we feel like shit, because we're going inside a studio, you know, when we start working and something is not quite working out, and then we look to the other door and we see a person working in a studio and everything is going great, and his session is going great, and his album is coming out soon, and his flow is a little bit better than yours because he was practicing a little bit more, and I don't know, he booked a gig that you couldn't, and you're just looking at him and you're thinking, oh damn, he's doing so much better. Why can't I book this gig? Why can't my studio session be that way? And you just started looking at him instead of looking at you, and start feeling like shit. And it happened to me a lot of times until I realized, okay, I'm just gonna not look at other people because apparently I can do it right. So I decided that if I can do it right, I should not do it at all for now. And if I know that looking and comparing myself to other people, it's not something that do good for me, I'd rather not to at all. And I want to concentrate on me and the work that I need to do and the stuff that I need to get done. So just concentrate on what you're doing and what you need to get done. Why do you feel like shit? Number two. Number two is because you're not setting short-term goals. So you know you have your album coming out and you know that you need to prepare everything for it, and you need to prepare a release party, and you need to make a photo shooting and shoot like 5 music videos and do whatever. This is not short. This is like long-term goals. To make it shorter, you need to decide what you're gonna do each day to make it happen. So I don't know if you know that, but it's not possible to shoot 5 music videos and release an EP and plan your whole release party in one day,
no.
In 1 week.
No.
It's not possible.
No.
And when you wake up in the morning and you know that you have all those things to do and you're just freaking out, you think, oh my god, how can I do everything? I have like 1 month and I need to do that and that and that and that, and everything is just crazy, and you stress yourself out over stuff that you shouldn't. Because if you just wake up in the morning and tell yourself, okay, so today I'm gonna talk to the photographer and we're gonna talk about the place that we want to do the photo shooting, and then I will call the place to ask if it's possible to make the release party there, and I will ask my friend, which is a bartender, how will it cost to bring all the alcohol to the place, and then I will maybe choose an outfit for the first music video that I'm shooting. And you make all those little small tasks, which is really possible to do in 1 day. And then when you did that, you're doing, okay, so I did that today, so tomorrow I can go and see the place for the release party, and maybe see like if it fits, and maybe see where the bar is going, and maybe see the place for the music video. And that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm just gonna check out places and see and decide for different things. And then you have the whole month planned, and you know exactly what you're gonna do every day. So when you wake up in the morning, you're not stressed about over 100 stuff that you need to do. You just need to do 5. You need to do 5 things. That's all you gotta do. And believe me, when you start doing that, you will find that you have much more free time. Because you're not wasting time on freaking out. You're wasting time on just going over your list and thinking, check, okay, going there, check, oh fuck, I have time. And then and it really works. Like, it really helps me to plan my day and to do a little bit every day from what I can do to make the big goal happen, you know? The third reason to why you feel like shit sometimes is because simply we are stressing ourselves out over everything. And a lot of times we forget that nothing happens overnight, and especially when you decided that you want to be a musician, which is a really unclear path to go, because it's not that I'm gonna finish my music college and go to some office and they're gonna tell me, oh, you have a certificate in performing, that's great, let's work. No, that's not how it goes. And it's not that I will release my first song and somebody will just, you know, Jay-Z on the phone is like, okay, let's make you a star. No, that's not gonna happen, you know? And sometimes we just forget that, because sometimes I find myself working so hard and I'm working and working more, and guess what? Nothing happens. Because it's not something that will happen in 1 week, in a few months, in even not in 1 year, because it's a long process to go. It's a long work, it's a long journey that we need to do. And every time you think that's nothing happening, you're stressing yourself out and taking a step back, and this is just ruining everything. You just need to remember that you chose something that's gonna take a while, so don't stress about it, it's all good. Just keep doing your best you can every day. Think about the time that you want to put into this, because again, if in 20 years you're still, you know, practicing in your room and nothing happens, and you're releasing albums and you're doing stuff and nothing happened, so maybe you should stress a little bit, but not every day, because you are moving forward. Just, it's gonna take a while. Moving on to number 4. Why do I feel like shit? Number 4, it's a pretty tough one, because sometimes we don't know what's the reason, but sometimes you have one toxic thing in your life that makes you miserable without you even understanding it, without even you know it. I realized it when I had one song that turned out perfectly fine, but I had one song that I was stuck on for months and I couldn't make it work. Something just didn't work out there, and every time I went to a studio and I was like, fuck this fucking song, I don't want to do it anymore, I just want to move on. It took all my power, all my energy. I was thinking, I'm not good enough, my flow is not good enough, my beats are not good enough, my production is not good, and nothing is good enough, just everything's shit. And this was the one thing in my life that just made everything seems bad, because I'm walking to a studio, I'm not getting anything done, I'm walking out of a studio, I have nothing, and I just feel bad. And the next time that I need to go to a studio, I'm preparing myself to, fuck, I don't know what to do. This fucking song is just not working out. And I changed direction, and I changed the beat for the song, and I changed some lyrics for the song, and I realized that this was the problem and I was stressing out about it, so I changed it and I made it work. And after I did, all the other songs just started, you know, just everything went fine. And you know, you always have like those little things that like kind of in the way, but I wasn't feeling that bad. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes it's not have to be a song. It can be like a class that you are failing in. It can be that you're fighting with your parents because they're not supportive of what you do, and you're trying to prove them wrong, and you're trying so hard and you stress yourself and nothing comes out good when you're stressed. So this is the toxic thing in your life. It can be in a relationship, it can be a breakup, it can be that you don't like how you look like. It can be money, it can be anything. But if you are able to find and fix it, find a solution to fix it, because the minute you fix it, everything is just much better. You wake up in the morning and you're not stressing about it. So this is about that. toxic stuff. And I want to end this video with number 5, why do I feel like shit? It's kind of connecting to the other part of the toxic thing in your life. But it's a little bit different, because number 5 is when other shit happens in your life. Nothing related to music. We all have that. We all have issues and problems that just, you can't avoid not having problems at all. It happens to all of us, to everybody in this world. Like, you wake up in the morning, and then there's something that you didn't expect to happen, and something bad and bad news. A lot of times the situations affect our creativity, our music, our productive side of us. It happened to me a lot, and I was trying really hard to fight it, because I felt like a crybaby, you know? Because I'm thinking, okay, there are so many people in this world, like, I don't know the number, but there are so many people in this world, and I'm thinking, if when something bad happens to me, I stop functioning and I'm just, you know, like laying in my bed, I'm like, oh my god, I feel sorry for myself, everything is shit. So I'm thinking, what will happen if every time something bad happens to anyone, they would just stop working? The world wouldn't move. Like, the world would, I don't know, burn, because, I mean, everybody has issues and everybody has still jobs they have to do. So I'm thinking, if everybody can wake up in the morning and still get the job done, even if something happened, and shit happens to a lot of people every day, if they can do it, why can't I? Shit that happens for a reason. And you know, everything that can help you to kind of find your motivation back, because sometimes we just lose it and we can't do anything. Sometimes you just want to lay in your bed, you know? If you can just find this motivational small speech that you can tell yourself every time that you feel kind of bad, and remember that really everything happens for a reason, everything happens for the best, even if you can't see it yet. So I really hope that you can find your way, or maybe you found it already. If you want to share it in the comments, I will be happy to hear it, because so many times I feel like shit, and sometimes motivational speeches and all my notes and all my everything I got, sometimes it's just not helping. Sometimes I do feel like shit and I don't feel like working and doing anything. If you have solutions, if you have suggestions, if you have something that you want to share, I will be happy to hear about it in the comments. I will be happy. You can share your thing, you can share your experience, maybe throw some advice. And that's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying really hard to make it as short as possible, because I know that we are super busy. Again, trying really hard. So again, if you like the video, I will be happy for your support. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can share it with your friends, do whatever you want. I love you so much, guys. I really hope you're enjoying the second season, and I will see you in 2 weeks with new episode that I'm not gonna tell you what it is about, but I'll see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye, Muzz and music.